Our solar system's formation started 4.6 billion years ago, when a particularly small part of a giant molecular cloud experienced gravitational collapse. The sun was formed by most of the collapsing mass collecting in the center. Our planets, moon, and asteroids were all created out of the rest of the molecular cloud that had flattened into a protoplanetary disk. Particles in the spinning disk began to clump together as gravity attracted them to each other. Over time, the planetesimals continued to collide and join together, attracted by gravity. These larger objects, about the size and mass of our moon, are called protoplanets. This process of accumulating materials to form planets is called accretion. Accretion is the process of growth or increase, typically the gradual accumulation of additional layers or matter. If you apply this to astronomy, it becomes the coming together and cohesion of matter under the influence of gravitation to form larger bodies. This process took approximately 100 million years. Earth, Mercury, Venus, and Mars each grew by smaller bodies, with sizes ranging between the Moon and Mars, being involved in a numerous amount of collisions. The energy of these collisions caused large-scale melting while creating the formations of magma oceans. These magma oceans enable liquid metal to separate from liquid silicate, sink and accumulate to form the metallic cores of the planets. Therefore, core formation in terrestrial planets was a multi-stage process, intimately related to major collisions during accretion, which in turn is what determined the resulting chemistry of planetary mantles.
Planetary differentiation is a process in which denser element materials separate from less dense element materials. For Earth, for example, denser materials such as nickel and iron sank deepest into our Earth's center, forming our core. Less dense materials form the mantle and the crust. It was during this time that Earth began to form its structural layers. I'm going to show you a demonstration of this differentiation process by combining water, hollow jingle balls, hollowed out wooden beads, plastic hollow beads, rocks, marbles, and olive oil. Then I'm going to shake the bottle. This action represents the numerous collisions of the planetesimals. Do you notice how the heavier elements sink towards the bottom while the lighter ones float towards the top? This is the process that is known as differentiation. It's the process that is responsible for creating a planet's different levels, like its core, mantle, atmosphere, etc. Do you see how after a few seconds, the separate materials start to combine and bunch together? And as the separate materials combine and bunch together, the group size grows exponentially. This process is known as accretion. This is how the planets grew. Differentiation is the reason why a planet's core will always be the densest material in its makeup. In conclusion, the inner planets, which stayed hotter longer, had more time to differentiate, which is why they are more solid and generally denser. The outer planets cooled faster and had lesser time to differentiate, so the lighter elements stuck around and made up most of the interior and their environment. The end.